More boxing analysts, trainers and ex-fighters have been given Oleksandr Usyk the credit he deserves after defeating Tyson Fury, and once again further proving that this fight was not a robbery and there is no case for Tyson Fury winning. These guys don't all say that, but they again repeat the fact that Oleksandr Usyk clearly won this fight. I'm just saying that for people who still want to make a very slim case for Fury winning. Dave Caldwell in this interview says that Oleksandr Usyk frustrated Tyson Fury and didn't let him build momentum in the fight, and he points out several good things that Fury did well, like other top trainers have done, such as Teddy Atlas and James Ali Bashir. He says that 116-112 was pretty much fair, and he could see 7 rounds to 5, but basically Fury has no case of winning. Duke McKenzie, who has been calling his shot this entire build-up, saying that Oleksandr Usyk was going to win and that he may even stop Tyson Fury, he says that, he says a lot of things, so I can't point them all out in this video. But one thing I want to highlight from this TalkSport interview is that he says one mistake Tyson Fury made from the very beginning is that he went into this fight with the mindset of being a champion, not the challenger. And this goes back to Tyson Fury believing after the first fight that he did nothing wrong aside from maybe showboat a little bit too much. He didn't have to make any major adjustments. All he was going to do was box on the back foot and showboat less. And he, again, didn't have to change anything in his preparation. That is never the right mindset to have when you're taking on a guy who beat you up, and almost knocked you out, which is what Oleksandr Usyk did in the first fight. So, again, Duke McKenzie says a lot of good things, but I just wanted to highlight that the problem Fury made was in his preparation. Al Bernstein says 116-112 was fair. He points out that Usyk has pretty much done everything he needs to in the division, and I'll be making more videos about Usyk's future and what's going to happen. He says that the decision was the correct one. Malik Scott, I want to give a shout out to him. He says a lot of very interesting things in this interview with Stomping Ground, because he's actually sparred Oleksandr Usyk for the Tony Bellew fight, I think it was, and he's been giving nothing but solid praise to Usyk all these years. Yes, he does mention Deontay Wilder in this interview, but if you watch the interview, which I have, you'll know he just does that as a last minute thing, and he's doing it because he makes money off of Deontay Wilder, so it's kind of understandable. But he says a lot of good things about Usyk. Several things he mentions about how Usyk beats these guys and why he clearly beat Fury this time is that he didn't let Fury build momentum. He made an early investment into going for Tyson Fury's body to drain the life out of him and slow him down over time. He talks about how Fury tries to establish himself by grabbing hold of Usyk, which I've broken down in a short video, Fury's dirty tactics. He talks about how Fury tries to use that to build momentum and slow Usyk down, but Usyk is not allowing him to have his way in the clinches. He's bullying him, he's frustrating him. He's not giving Fury these little inches he needs to, again, build momentum. So Malik Scott says that Usyk clearly won, and he clearly did it by just being the better man, nothing to do with bad judging or whatever. Dominic Engel, who is a Tyson Fury fanboy, he even admits it here in the title, as you can see. Listen, I'm a Tyson Fury fan, and Dominic Engel does a lot of weird things, I'm just going to put it that way. He points out that Tyson Fury did not win. He says, no, Fury didn't win, and then he tries to backtrack and say, well, I can kind of see a case for it, but he admits that Tyson Fury has no case for winning this fight. And he's not the only Tyson Fury fanboy who says that. Gareth A Davies, of all people, yeah, the Gad, as Hatman likes to call him, he actually admits in this interview and others, which I did mention in a previous video, that Oleksandr Usyk won and Tyson Fury is a bad, aka sore loser. And I wonder if Gareth A Davies has found a new group of people or family, whatever, to go and fanboy over, because he's definitely not going to be allowed back into the Fury household after saying this. But he's saying that Usyk won fair and square, because he did. And Paulie Malignaggi is the last person I'll mention in this video, who is a guy I normally agree with, but he has unfortunately said some very frustrating things about Tyson Fury over the years. He is saying that Usyk won. As you can see in the title here, he says it was a technical masterclass by Usyk, and he's talking about how Usyk basically again won 8 rounds fair and square. Maybe it was a little bit closer, but Usyk clearly won the fight, and he did it by out-hustling Tyson Fury in every aspect of the game. Also going on to Usyk's incredible legacy, what it means for him, how again he beats these big guys being much smaller and older, and giving him once again the credit he deserves. I'll be mentioning Paulie in another video where I break down things that Teddy Atlas has said about how Usyk would have done against other eras of champions, but that's for another video. I just wanted to talk about in this one how more analysts are saying, once again, just for the final time, that Oleksandr Usyk clearly won and Tyson Fury does not have a case for winning, because I really want to do my part to push the narrative, the true narrative, that is that Oleksandr Usyk clearly won. This was not a fight that could go either way, because the Fury fanboys are really trying to use this myth to take away from Oleksandr Usyk and keep the second myth going that Tyson Fury is somehow still the best fighter of this division and this era, which he has never proven. And again, there's going to be more videos breaking down the lies around Tyson Fury for so many years, but that's all I've got for now. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more as always. Catch you later.